This is a G. Wilkes presentation.
I saw Daddy whip Bud, had a switch headlock, and whip that boy, and that boy stand there, boy, and wouldn't say a word. Shoot. Mama, go get a switch about that size and make that dude do the jiggers. She could take a little switch, man, but she didn't whip you like Daddy whip you right on the butt. Mama got to cutting down with you, man. She whipped you everywhere, your arms, your legs.
Little on you.
And that time, Bud Babel's the one, and Minnie was left to watch him and said he's going somewhere. He'd done something, and May told him, go get me a switch. That dude went and got 2 switches. And one that Minnie, he kept one. And she said, what'd you get that for? Said, every time you hit me, I'm hit you. Ooh. And May got to work with that dude stood on the sidewalk. That dude stood on the sidewalk scooting.
She wore them long dresses. He didn't have a chance, did he? Man, she wore them old dresses down to the floor.
Oh, boy. I'll tell you a good one, the Omi on cord jean out in the yard. Mama's washing. Said, Gene, I'm going to take them dresses outside and wash them. They kept on playing and she just washed them. She pushed them over and took the dress off out the yard. You saw them dudes uncovered. Just throw them in the wash machine and on the washing. Well, Basil run around naked all the time anyway. When he was little, he must have been about 3 or 4, I guess, sometimes. He run around naked all the time. He never wear no clothes.
Flasher.
Well, I'm telling you, it's something. And who would think we cried when we had to leave Troy? Nope, didn't want to leave Troy. Boy, you'd be surprised. We just come over to St. Joe to visit. And we would stay all day long. We'd drink no water. Man, that water out there, faucets was hot. And old folks didn't give you no drink ice water. They'd give you a cup and you drink out of that faucet outside. And we didn't drink no water all day. We waited till we got back home, go to that well, man, get that cold water. And when they said we had to move over here, I said, what we gonna drink? Because, you know, everybody always talk about if you can get used to the water. Man, ain't no way to get used to that St. Joe water. We'd come over here all day and wouldn't drink no water. Didn't have sense enough to carry on with us. I guess it got hot anyway. And we used to holler at the man on the freight train. Finally got a black farmer. And every time he'd go by, he'd throw us on the ice.
Here, you take your.
And we'd have cold water that day.
Let me see, you can wear these tomorrow.
Well, enjoy coffee. So anyway, on the way down there, Joe was walking way back here with me. He was older than all the rest of them. And he said to me, he said, you know, so somebody ought to tell your brother something. Said, you gonna say something to me one that time? And I'm gonna show him something. I said, Bud? I said, Jordan said you said too much, he was gonna kick you. He said, what? He come back and whop that upside his head. He was just like to fight that well. And we went on down there got in the Battle Royal, and the guy you think is going to lose the fight, Big Gus Hughes. You remember Gus Hughes? Big, tall, slow, draggy, had feet about that long.
I can't remember his name.
You remember Hot Hughes?
Yeah.
His brother.
I saw a little bit.
All right, so he was in the fight, in the Battle Royal. 5 of them get in the ring, and the winner gets $5. I think second gets 4, and the rest of them get 3.
But I think you have to be serious and stuff like that.
And so Mandy Bird was in it, yeah. And them dudes, all 5 of them got in there, boy, got to fighting. So they teamed up on Big Gus. And Gus floored Mandy first. There wasn't nobody left but Bud and Gus. Oh, Bud was doing that, rocking and weaving. You know, he's slug. Bud slug, you know, you could be standing far away as that, boy. And he'd pop when he come at you like
Floyd Patrick
and he'd throw one of them, boy, and he could really put you away
I
from
don't
here.
feel like doing anything on Sunday.
Boy, but when he come in there and Gus sidestepped that boy. What that dude coming in, boy? Shoot. And they said, oh, he ain't out, he ain't out, he goes. Bud didn't want no more. No. Gus never, you never believe you could fight. He said, hey, sure. He's all big, slow, and everything is big, long arms. Hot Hughes could box good.
Could he?
But he wouldn't fight if he hit in the face. He was like your dad. Your dad wouldn't box neither. But if he hit him in the face, you'd fight. Fight was on. And the same with Hot would box as long as you didn't hit him in the face. And he'd box any of them up there. As long as just body punching you can. Me and Bud, go and text.
I can take
On the way home,
right there.
3 white boys come up.
Don't blame
We
no
do the
voice. What's
boys
got
brown.
to you there?
Said, you want to fight? Bud said, yeah. I said, no, you don't have to fight. Come on, they just said you want to fight. Let's go home. No, I want to fight. Said, you just hold the bread. I said, I ain't holding none. Shoot, he tucked them 3 loaves of bread under one arm and took that one hand and whipped all 3 of them dudes. Yes, sir. He just liked to fight that well. And we got home, he told Mama, said, got in a fight uptown, a white boy jumped on us. The Sherman wouldn't even hold the bread. So I got a whipping. I tried to tell him, I said, you didn't have to fight. He fought because he wanted to fight. I said, they sat there and asked you want to fight. And I tell them no. Virgil did me the same thing. I'd be on my way to town. Virgil come out. Where you going, Sean? I'm going to town. See, he always wants to steal something. So we go to town. Coming back, we back to the same white boy. These white boys meet us all the time. Y'all want to fight? And Virgil said, well, Virgil likes to fight too, see, but I could talk him out of it because I was older than him. Virgil walked about 20 feet down the road, picked up rocks, man, and started throwing to the white boys. And boy, and so they got throwing, so I got into 2, you know. I went cock a rock back, boy, and rock hit me right upside the head. I turned my rock around and flew. We got down to the light, street light. Man, I had a hickey sticking up there that far. And that dude laid there and laughed, boy, he could laugh.
After Virgil come through here that time?
Yeah.
The married Virgil Crosser was blowing up? Yeah.
See, they talked Virgil and said, you know what Sherman, you know. And he'd stick up, boy, he's about 2 years younger than I was. And here he comes. And every time you hit him, he'd knock him down. And the boy got real nice. He'd run in there and knock him down 3 times. But he's just one of them kind of guys that keep getting up.
Who was some of your teachers over there at Bonner?
Well, my name is
He was there when you come here?
Brooks.
Was Miss Sales here?
Miss Sales.
Miss Townsend? Well, they was here?
Okay.
Miss Kerfitz.
The Kerfitz was there when you came?
Miss Osby.
Yeah, old B, he left the year before I come
Miss
up.
Bibb, Miss Long. And they tell me she's still teaching.
How long did you go to Bonner? What grade were you in when you came?
8th,
How long did you go there?
just 4 years.
You finished high school?
Junior,
Yeah.
quit. Now, Daddy come and got me every time I turned around. Every time he wanted to cut a tree or lay a sidewalk, he'd come and get me. But never would go. Boy, I'd find myself up in trees, way up in them trees. And he'd tell you, don't look down, don't look down. I said, shoot, stubborn, don't look down. And you up there. I got so I can do pretty good. Cutting limbs out, 50 cents a limb, trimming a tree. I say, that's fun. Eating, ain't you? Never got no money. Building sidewalk on 10th Street, all the way from the house out to the garage. And I was building the farm. He said, well, I've got to run down here and see about a job or something. So I'll be right back. Go ahead and mix up the cement. I laid the foundation and mixed the cement. He ain't showed up. So I went on, poured the cement, put in, and I know I wasn't about 16 in. And put in the walk and everything. Shit. He had to come back. I just went on home. He come home, had drunk. Did you mix that stuff up and fix it? I said, yeah, I done fixed the sidewalk. Good boy, good boy. Payday come. Never got no money. Trim trees, 50 cents a limb. Never saw no money. That's the only reason I worked at Steve's that company. I didn't have the guts to tell him, because I always wanted to be a construction worker. Like interior decorator, paper hanging the sidewalk. But I didn't want to work with him, keep asking, come on. So once they tried to talk me out of work, he said, tell you what, we'll work 50-50 if you work with me. I said, you ain't gonna act right. I said, the very minute it gets time to get the pay, you're gonna take a drink, and that's gonna mess it up. No, I ain't. You run the job. You can run the job. I just want to, So we went out here and we fixed a woman's walk, and she wanted some steps built out of brick. The man said, can you build steps with them brick? I said, no. I said, I'll do it tomorrow, I said, because I got to go see one first so I can, know what I'm doing. Oh, hell, we ain't going to wait that long. So he went on to put them in. And the woman said, I don't like it. I said, you're going to take that out. Then he squabbled it on. Not the one, said, just forget it. I said, I'll come back tomorrow and do it. Well, hell, fella, this is my job, it's your job. So then we went down on it's between 11th and 12th. Well, Vine Street.
Vine right down there.
Yeah. The man had a wall to build. And so I started laying the block. So Dad starts on this end. And the man come out there and said to Dad, said, say, Mr. Wilkinson, said, why don't you let your boy lay the block and you mix the mud?
Did he cuss him out? I know that. Fella?
I thought that boy all he knows, and you gonna tell me. And so I said, shoot. So that's the reason I went on to the hat factory and didn't work, because that wasn't what I wanted. When I come out, I wanted to go with Leonard Powell, take on a job training. Because everybody he had working with him was a drunk. He had those Phillip boys, Reverend Phillip's boys, Dwight now, and they was always drunk. He had home. So home was plaster, So Harry I'd done all the work for Harry Rosendahl, them buildings downtown. So there was a big patch in the ceiling needed to be done. So I said, somewhere I got Homer. So I got some work I want you to do. I'm your man, I'm your man. Took him down there and showed it to him. And I mixed the cement, I built the scaffold for him and everything. That dude got up on that scaffold, boy, and got that job about half done. And you know, you put so much on, then you let it set. And then you put the rest on when you plaster. That dude come down off that ladder, boy, and went home. And I come home late and went by to get him. That dude drunk. He said, you know, so I think you can do that work, he said to me. But boy, he was smart.
Yeah.
He was smart. We went to build a garage, and I saw him figure out how many blocks it would take to build the garage. And out on Genefield. We built that garage. When we got through, we had 1 block left. And he said, how the hell did I make a mistake like that? Oh, he could brag, boy.
I know that boogie could count.
As smart as he was. And never did come home with a check all the time I know him. Mom would send me on Fridays. She'd say, Sherman, go to work with your daddy. Get my business. There wasn't no need there to get nothing. Only what I'd take when you'd be gambling or something. I'd
Cause if Joe was working the same pace he does when he's working all day, he wouldn't be that big. He'd be getting it.
For figuring, he could figure.
He could.
Now when we was in Troy, see, when I was little, he dug wells, cesspools, fish ponds, and those kind of jobs. He could do good work with nothing to work with. In other words, if it was half a blocks or broken cement blocks, something like that, he could work good with
So what
stuff
kind
like
of fish
that.
ponds was he building?
Just regular fish ponds.
Like
Like we
dig
use.
out a dirt one?
Mhm.
Very big one? Y'all be digging some dirt.
I guess that's a lot of dirt.
That's work.
No, it wasn't so bad. I didn't mind that. We was little kids. We could dig out a fish pond for a fish pond in 2 or 3 hours. I saw him dig a well and dig about. He could throw dirt about
Uncle John did too.
13, 14 feet.
About
No,
that
I
old.
just read the first
Yeah.
page.
You know, he could.
That's throwing
He
dirt.
dug a well about 6 foot hole.
Yeah.
And go down way. He could throw dirt up out of that.
How did he get out
for a
of there?
long time.
How'd he get out?
Well, when the first few feet, he'd dig out with a ladder, but after that, you build a windlass, and had a rope on it, and big wooden buckets, you know, and you let them down, and you'd wind him back up when you dig.
What was he digging for?
Water.
Oh, he found it?
Yeah, we dig wells all the time.
How do you know where the water was?
Down the ground.
How do you know which spot?
Oh, you can dig anywhere you want to and dig a well.
If I go out in your backyard and start digging, I'm gonna get a well.
Yeah,
far
you dig a
enough.
well.
Well, you have to dig awful deep sometimes, though. Cause I know we used to dig.
Well, the deepest I ever saw us go was 60 feet.
60.
That was deep for a
Yeah, I
while.
know. Yeah.
Around 30 or
I
40
was gonna say,
feet.
so they just dig till they
You hit
find
water.
one.
Oh,
Now they had
They was 60 feet.
they had
That's
those
what a long
willow-
one.
that's what it sure was.
they had them willow twigs. The guy
You
would
know how to
come
get it right here.
over
You're probably not going
and
to
they
a
look like
probably
that fork, and they go around. What do you call them? And they go around and look for water. When that thing bent over it, then that's where it digs.
Was it really there?
Yeah,
You know what?
They would hire them. They would get paid for doing
You know
it.
Jimmy Graves? He gave me these 2 brass or copper rods about this long, and you can find the water line.
Why is
They'll
it
come to it, man. It's weird. 2 little rods I
Now
got.
you take
like
around
copper.
White Cloud,
To do that,
everybody drunk with
them
him.
things cross like that when they get to that water
Yeah.
line going
Why
on
they
the
save
ground.
up that much water?
It's weird.
You dig
He
a
gave them
hole
to me at that, and he showed me how to use them.
20 feet deep, about, at the bottom it would be about 10 feet wide, and they'd plaster it up. And then all the water running off the houses, they run into a trough.
Oh.
And it run down that
Fill
thing,
it up.
and it run through there, a big box of charcoal and sand, and the water run through that charcoal and into the wet cistern, and you drink it. That's all they used in White Cloud. We used to go up there and drink rainwater.
Did he get in that well once and somebody threw some dirt on him or something?
William and Bud, no, he was down the well. And you know, if you good workers on top of the ground, keep everything clean around the well, because you take a little rock fall down there and hit you, boy, it'll make a knot. So they was working up there one day, you know, if you jerk twice on the bucket, on the rope, you know you're bringing him out. If you jerk once, you're hauling up dirt or rock, whatever you're digging out. Shoot, that dude hit that rope twice and they round him up. He come out there raising hell. He had a knot on his head, boy. Damn kids ain't right, so he went and got Lucy. And Lucy keep it clean around there when he was working. But I tell you, one time we was out there working, and William and Bud or Lucy one was running the windlass. Old man was down there. So around about noon, you set up, if he doesn't run into rock, so he sets in dynamite. Every foot will burn a minute. So old man goes down there, he puts 5 feet on each dynamite. You know, he drills holes, puts it in there, and then he
5
gets
feet
the
of
bucket.
fuse. 5 feet of fuse.
Each foot's a minute. And he yanks from them to pull him up. They don't pull him up. And he yanks on the rope, and they just look down there and don't pull him up. So pretty soon they pull him up, you know. Boy, he comes out there, he's cussing. Boy, they used to laugh, they tease him. And then we'd go on to eating dinner. Seemed like it took so long for the dynamite to go off. And it would go off. Then you take a sax, wet sax on a rope and fan all the gas and stuff out of there. And we'd go to clean a well, you know, you'd let a chicken down in there. If that chicken died, you know, you couldn't go down in there. And they would, then they'd just take a sack and things and fan that out. Then let another one down there.
How'd they fan?
Just take it on a stick and
Put the
just
stick
roll.
down there and fan it around?
No, take a sack,
Uh,
wet, and put it on a string, and just stick it down
Let it
in
down
there,
in
and
there.
I guess they get to circulate.
We
So
gotta
one
do it with
day,
chickens. We gotta do it with the chickens. If they did.
did.
Ate them, didn't you?
Y'all eat them?
Oh, we had plenty of chickens.
What'd you do with the dead one?
Throw away, who wants it? You want nothing that dies.
You were gonna fry a crow. Why would
Yeah,
you?
but I killed them, baby.
die on its own, huh?
Nothing dies on its own.
You know why he died, huh?
Yeah. But them chickens they let down that well, they kick over. So one day he says, I know I couldn't be over 10 or 12. He said, well, you want to go down in that well, boy? Yeah. Boy starts letting you down. He said, now if you want to come up, said you yank the rope twice. Well, it was cleaned out this well. Let me down in there, boy. The minute that buck hit that water, I put that stuff through it. He run me back up. The hell's married you, boy? The further down you go, the little that hole looks up the top. And you got to go back up and see where you can get back out that hole. Boy, you get down about 50 feet. That hole up there looks like it's about this big.
And you'd wonder what if something happened to them people up there.
You ever dig and hit water? Was you digging?
You just got a couple of people standing.
You ever hit like artesian well?
What they don't like?
No, they usually you hit damp ground.
I went down there a couple of times.
And then you hit a little bitty
I probably
stream.
went the first time.
And then they they usually dig out a little pocket or something, and then they come on out. And if they go back the next day, and they got about 6 to 7 feet of water, then they got it. Then they start putting casings in there to, tunnel it up so you can use it.
How they purify that water?
Well, they tell me every so many feet, water purifies itself.
Yeah, it's running through the rock.
But see, nowadays, that's why they, we used to go to walk in and get them spring water. Now they close them all off because it's stuff that people use in their
Man that run the earth.
filtering. I mean, fertilizer stuff is poison in the street. Because we just go there behind that Fleet Market and get gallons of that water because they had a pipe that come up like that. You saw that, didn't you? We used to swim right out there.
Seems like it's a great
You know where the frog hop is?
Now it's bleeding.
June, did you ever go out there where the frog hop is?
Yeah, Big June started to get up that tree naked and jump off in there, and y'all had to stop him. But they swimming in the nude, and Big June gonna climb the tree and die. And we right next to the highway out there. I'm doing that one.
You go to bed now and you wake up, you're like,
Who was them guys
that's what's gonna
uptown?
happen.
Okay,
Your
anyway,
face is gonna be stuck to your sheet. Don't do that.
Oh, he was 70 years old.
I'm not eating my own skin. Your dead skin.
Still fighting.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
Ooh,
he got
yuck.
it knocked the guy down. Was going to walk on him. They
Don't you want to do that?
took
Ooh,
him off.
yuck.
How old?
Come here, put a Band-Aid
How old
on
was
it.
He must have been 70 years
Huh?
old.
He was right at it if he wasn't. I remember that happened.
You didn't do what?
Knocked the
I was
guy.
talking about before. I'm not talking
How old was
anymore.
the other guy?
He
He's
didn't
a
eat.
young
He
man.
didn't eat one before.
Yeah.
Until you killed him. She
Uncle
probably
Nandy
don't want
fought-
it on there.
he fought
Probably don't
too
want
fast.
Band-Aid on it.
Like when me and Mac got married, we went down to South End to Casanova. Uncle Andy wanted to go went with us. We were sitting there, and so a fight started outdoors. And they're talking about guns, so I said, let's get out there and go home. So we went going out. Uncle Andy is behind me. You know Big Banks. Was standing at the door. He said, Sheriff, don't go out there. He said, man, them guys got guns. And he put his arm across the door. Uncle Lance said, hit him! Hit him, Sheriff! I looked back, I said, shh. And he said, I said, well, we're going out anyway. So he moved his arm, we went out. Got our Uncle Lance said, let me tell you, boy, when I tell you to hit a man, you hit a man. I said, I'm behind you. I said, I know you're behind me. I said, I tell you to hit a man, hit him. I'm behind you. I know you're behind me. That happened. Oh, Jim them got in the fight with them boxers over in Elwood. And just like a nut, I know Chick was over there and all them guys, so I said to Mac one Sunday, I said, let's go over and see them guys, Got over there, boy, and them dudes all jumped in the car.
Yeah.
Take it down to Dave Fine, want to get some shotgun shells. I said, shotgun gun for what? Force box. Jim said, I hit force box. I said, I know they're going after guns. We want to go get, we ain't got gun and got no shell. It was on Sunday. I said, we can get some shells over to Dave Fine. Dog said, take us over there. So, I took them over there. They got the shotgun shell. And I took them back to Elwood. And I said, I'll be right back as soon as I take my wife home. Should I come on over? Boy, I'm telling you. There's Jim and Chick and Les never would fight, so you didn't have to worry about him. And Chick, Dick, I think. And they just running around there hunting the boxes. That's the reason I say, like Troy, like Elwood. Now they looking for the boxes in Elwood and the boxes looking for them. They can't find each other.
You go east for 30 minutes, I'll go west. And you go north and I'll go south.
But I know Jim will shoot. Raymond will shoot quicker than all of them. You know, Jim and Cap, they got teasing Raymond. Raymond used to be, he didn't hear good, and he didn't talk too good when we were kids. And they'd pick on him, you know. He was the youngest, but they'd tease him and everything. So he got in there and got the shotgun. And you should saw them dudes heading, going over them hills. Raymond shooting them with shotgun. I don't know how Mama let us go up there every year. Boy, Raymond had them dudes diving over them hills and everything. I just wonder sometimes, were they really trying to shoot each other?